Welcome back, friends and fragrance fans. Welcome back to Eau-de-Treasure. I'm Steven. These are the videos where I show you my fragrance collection as I buy them, as they come in the mail, and as they come in these packs like this. I cut them open, I show you what I bought, because they are discontinued vintage, rare, or interesting fragrances. And this one is a discontinued and rare fragrance that the brand you may have never heard of. And it is related to Abercrombie and Fitch, but this is not Abercrombie and Fitch. So let's take a look at this one. All right. I'll tell you what, before I pull this thing out, let me show you the packaging here. Let me cover up the information so I don't dox myself. But this person put stamps and mailed it to me in a pack like this. They usually don't, because online, when I shop online, and I buy something, they just get a QR code, and then they take it to the convenience store in a box, and then the company picks it up at the convenience store and delivers it, and everything is anonymous. But this person actually shipped it by post, and they wrote my name and address on this and licked some stamps. So these are stamps from Japan. All right. So take a look at this one, guys. This is actually a lady's fragrance, but it's very similar to the men's version. Let me show you what this is. You know, even though it's a lady's fragrance, you can learn something about this brand that you probably haven't seen before. So did you know that Abercrombie and Fitch has another sister brand called Hollister? You probably knew that already. Hollister does have a lot of fragrances that are discontinued and valuable. And I have a few of those, but I haven't bought one recently. Hollister has the image of the surfer life, the California surfer life. And this is another sister company, a different sister company that was around for, I don't know, maybe 10 years. And it was called RUEHL 925. Rule number 925. There it is. Rule number 925. So I just picked this one up last week online because I didn't even know about this company at all. This Abercrombie and Fitch sister company. Don't know much about when it was around. I guess this was around in the 2000s, or maybe the mid to late 2000s to early 2010. If you know more information about this brand, let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at the bottle. I'll tell you what this is. So this company had two fragrances. It had a ladies version and a men's version. And this is the ladies version. It is like a light green juice color. And the men's version was more of an amber, darker juice color. The box for the ladies was kind of a dark red, and the box for the men's was a dark blue. Otherwise, the bottles look the same. This is the 30 ml size. And then there's, I think, a 50 and 100 ml size. Greenwich Street, New York, New York. Rule number 925, fragrance for women. This is the 30 ml, as I said, made in USA by Rule number 925. All right, R925, Rule 925. So this one is, how full is it? I'd say it's about 90% full. Let's take a look at the bubble on top of this. Pretty small bubble. It looks like it was just sprayed maybe 5 times, 10 times at most. Got a great deal on this. So how did I know about this brand? You know, you'd think with collecting fragrances, buying and selling, trading fragrances for so many years, I would have heard of everything, but I haven't. I probably know about, who knows, I don't know, 30% of what's out there, 20%. And then I heard about this one because at my job, one of my customers mentioned it. She said to me, "Oh, do you know about something called RUEHL?" She couldn't even think of the name. RUEHL, maybe? I said, RUEHL? No, I haven't heard of anything RUEHL before. What a weird name. And we looked it up, and then I found out about this brand and how it was around for, I don't know, 5 or 10 years before it kind of went out of business. So I looked on eBay at what these things are selling for. Guys, 100 ml, they're selling for $400 or $500. It's hard to believe. 50 ml, I'm not sure. The 30 ml, I looked this one up. An opened one like this, they're going for like $75, $75 to $100 for the ladies. The men's even more, $150. So when I saw this online here in Japan for 1,500 yen, I bought it. And that's about $12. I paid about $12 or $13 for this. And I also looked on that website, and people had been buying these for $30 or $40. So I got a really good deal. I bought it quickly when it was first listed. Don't even know what it smells like. I'll give myself a spray and continue to tell you about this. So I looked at the reviews, and somebody, one of the reviews is really good, described this brand. This is kind of like a, whoa, that is quite spicy. And this reminds me of something. I'll tell you in a second what this reminds me of. I can tell you exactly what this reminds me of. This sister brand of Abercrombie and Fitch was kind of like an upper end version of Abercrombie and Fitch. In the stores, they looked like a New York City apartment. They were furnished, couches, tables, chairs, bookshelves with books in it, and a lot of times it didn't even look like a store. It was a shop in the mall that had you would go inside and there would be like 2 floors in the store, and you couldn't really tell that it was a store. It was that kind of a shop. I don't remember shopping here. Do any of you guys or gals watching this, do you remember shopping in a RUEHL number 925 store? I think I know part of the reason why this company went out of business or isn't around anymore, if I'm not mistaken. And forgive the rant, but it might have something to do with the name or the branding of this, because I wonder, when they were putting this company together and they talked to a branding agency or whoever decided that RUEHL number 925 was a good idea or a good name for a brand, I mean, what was their second choice or third choice? You know, forgive the rant, but I think this is such a dumb name, RUEHL. I mean, can you, like, spell that? If somebody has said RUEHL, would you write this out like that? Like, obviously it's a name, right? It's like somebody's last name. And that's fine, but some people think that their last name is so special, or the best thing to name your brand. Maybe not. I mean, not everybody can have a name like McDonald's, which is just a plain basic name, become a household brand that everybody in the world in their language can just say McDonald's. But that might be part of the problem. You named your company RUEHL number 925, and it's not really going to last. They should have just named it, maybe, for example, Greenwich Street. Maybe if they just named it Greenwich Street, that would have been a better name for this company. I mean, is there a copyright on Greenwich Street? Anyway, you know what this reminds me of? Do you guys know the fragrance house DKNY, or the fashion designer DKNY? They have a fragrance that's called, I think it's called Very Delicious, and there's a Very Delicious Man. And if you know that, it looks like it's like a cube, not a cube, I mean a sphere. It's just a circle that has a pump spray on top. I can't describe it. I'll show a picture of what the bottle looks like. And it is this really spicy fragrance. And that's just like what this smells like. When you read the reviews, people say that this is such an amazing smell. The ladies smells great, and the man's version smells great. To be quite honest, this smells like a men's perfume. This smells like a men's fragrance. I would wear this. This is really cool. I mean, I'm going to keep this just because it's just a rare discontinued fragrance. And I got it for such a great price, $12 or $13. But this is really cool. This is a cool RUEHL. It rhymes with cool. I mean, that's interesting. But other than that, I don't know. I think this name is a fail. So what do you guys think? What do you think about this fragrance? What do you know about this fragrance? Leave me some comments. Say hello in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I really appreciate you coming to the channel and spending your time watching these videos. And that's all I got for this one. So Stay tuned and come back for the next video. Until then, have a great day out there, everybody, and take care.